Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Hey, it's Richard Plunker here from the PapadumGeek, and this is Google's new wireless doorbell to join the Nest family. Part of Google's new sort of Nest range of battery-operated doorbells as well as Nest cameras. So you would have noticed that Google's new Nest Doorbell looks slightly a bit different. Well, that's because it records at 960 by 1280. Now I know it sounds a bit weird because it's not wide shot, it's rather a long shot at 145 degrees with a 3:4 aspect ratio. Now it's not 4K, not even 2K, which is a bit disappointing since a lot of Google's competition has already moved to 2K or above. Now, do you really need a 2K doorbell, especially if its main purpose is to be a battery operated doorbell? That's one thing to remember. Now, Google says with this new sensor and new hardware, most of its processing is done on the doorbell itself, which makes it faster to get notifications on your mobile and on your Nest Hub. So how much faster is the new Nest doorbell? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
So by the time you click that app, it takes about another 2 seconds, and then we're here. Now, I've spent a week playing around with this doorbell and I can't fault it. It does a really great job at identifying people and packages, which is one of the main reasons why I bought it. Now, I don't know why you would leave it on all motion, which you can do if you want, hence why I have it only on people and packages only, to only be notified when it really matters and prevent any false notifications. Now, I say this because my rear link camera always goes off because we have a large tree outside the front of our house. Now, what's funny is today was the first time this week that someone actually rang the doorbell. Someone outside our house actually rang it. And looking back at the recording, the Nest camera picked it up as he approached the house, which was really great. And before he rang the doorbell, he started recording, and he had a package as well, which it identified that he had a package, which is really great. The quality of the recording is obviously compressed a little bit because when I download it to my phone, it's only a few megabytes, so it's going to look slightly bit different to when you view it on your phone. Now, I should note that I'm not using Google Nest Aware, and just so going off the free service, which you get 3 hours of event history. Now, to make it a little bit clear, as this was a little bit confusing to me in the beginning, that the 3 hours is from the time that it actually records that event history rather than 3 hours of like daily event history, if that makes sense. Now, also to note, if you do choose to wire your doorbell, and have Nest Aware, you're not going to get 24/7 continuous recording. Now, this is a huge drawback for some people, as I understand, and possibly a downgrade, especially if you have Nest Hello, which already records at 24/7. Now, as a new user to Nest, I haven't found this to be a major issue, and if something was to happen, like someone was to actually steal my package, I just need to make sure that I download that footage within that 3-hour time frame. That's only if you're using the free service. Obviously, if you have Nest Aware, then you have up to 30 to 60 days of event video history, which is pretty good. Now, looking back at the video quality of the footage, I'll let you decide what you think about it and leave a comment down below. Yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, sorry, I was gonna message you saying, sorry, I'm just testing the doorbell.
Don't let me in.
Don't let
That's a
him in.
robot.
You can't come inside the house. Leave the property.
That's interesting. That's good. Sorry for annoying you. If that kept ringing.
You're not annoying me. I just was wondering who was happening. I just wanted to talk back to you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, footage at night is pretty good as well, with the two IR sensors work really well and have motion and proximity sensors. As you approach the camera or the doorbell itself, it will start recording and a little light will, illuminate so you know where to press. Now, what do you think about the night quality of the camera? Now, I turned off my porch camera IR lights because it does help to light up the area. So if you do get a better idea of what the actual camera IR lights do, because in my preview video, it looked a bit like more illuminated, and I thought that was the case since the actual camera was lighting it up a little bit better. If you can't speak, you do have the option to sending a quick response, which I found a little low, especially on the other end, and it was hard to hear sometimes. Now, I have intentionally not talked about installation because I cover that in my preview video if you want to check that out. Also, Google walks through that whole step-by-step process with a video tutorial, and it's really easy if you do need to get set up. It's really super easy to sort of install the brackets and everything like that. Now, as easy it is to install, it's really easy to remove as well. Well, not really easy. You do need the special key that comes with the doorbell to pop out the doorbell to charge it, every now and then. It does take a few hours to recharge fully, so keep in mind, and Google will let you know when it's time to recharge your doorbell. Now, also to keep your peace of mind as well, Google will replace your doorbell for free if it does happen to get stolen. Now, at the end of the day, it's a wireless doorbell, and I personally think Google has done a pretty good job at giving us a wireless doorbell. This is something a lot of people have been asking for a very long time. Yes, it's a little bit long, it's a little bit expensive, especially here in Australia, but I'm pretty happy with my purchase. And I see the value of having a wireless doorbell now. Now, if I missed anything in this video, please leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer it. If you have any questions regarding the doorbell itself, leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Thanks again, guys. Hope to see you guys next week where I'll be checking out the Google A series buds. So make sure to stay tuned for that and I'll see you guys next week. See ya.